Well, I had to go put my hood on. Since they are clearly starting to accept their new home, they decided they were going to defend it a little bit. So I finally got chased off after about, I don't know, 7 or 8 minutes of watching them. Pretty amazing. Only one bee so far has actually attempted to sting me. He didn't actually. He just kept smacking me in the face until I got me to back up. So, put the hood on, come back down and bother him a little more and see this absolutely amazing work of nature. It's unbelievable. So cool. And just like that, free bees. And I had just left these hives out here. I was letting the robber bees clean out my frames so I could store them. And apparently, they thought they were good enough to live in. So sometimes it is worth just leaving an empty hive box out. This is a massive swarm. You can see up in the sky now how many less there are now. They've all pretty well started to congregate on the front of this box. And there is a hole in the top of one of them. The second box up from the ground, there is a hole about midway up by a handle. And I don't think you can see in this very well, but you can kind of see where the darkest clump on the front is. That's where the hole is, and they are literally just funneling into these hives. And there's so many of them, you can't hardly see the funnel, but they're going. There's just an incredible amount of bees. So amazing. See if I can get a little closer, just for fun. Hopefully I can get you to see the, maybe you can actually see the hole now. See the hole right there, and they're literally just, they're like about an inch thick on the front of that box, and they're just crawling over each other to get into this hole. You see they're literally just funneling in. And again, I just put my hood on. I don't have any gloves or nothing like that. Just put the hood on just enough to keep them from stinging me in the face. I don't mind getting stung, just not in the face. They're still coming in, late arrivers. This hive here is about 10 times the size of my 2 active hives that I got up and running this spring. I lost 7 hives last fall when a new neighbor moved in and did something to his yard, and everything died in under a month. So I had to start all over, so this is an extremely welcome surprise to not have to purchase and to gain such a massive number of bees in just one sitting. I'll switch them over to a new box and relocate them out to my field a little bit further away from my house, and where there's a lot better food supply that's literally right out their front door. So incredible. Something nobody can truly appreciate until you see it in person. The bees that are on the outside of the box still outnumber that of what I have in my other 2 hives, probably combined. Hard to say if they're actually wild or not, but likely came from very likely came from somebody else's beehive, more than likely, who is in the area. So somebody will be missing a very strong hive. But that's nature. Here I had all these small swarm traps up all over the place. You can see up there on the side of the barn. And yet they go for the huge stack of boxes. I guess it's true what they say. The bigger the worm, the bigger the fish, huh? But you can guess that I'll try this again next year. Provided technically, hopefully I don't lose 7 hives again and have to clean out that many boxes, but they waited another 5 minutes or so, I could have finished mowing this section of yard. But I guess that's okay. Main part is everything you read about swarm traps and put them, 10 feet in the air and do all this jazz. And here, this box is literally just sitting on the ground. The hole is less than 1.5 feet off the ground. And here they are. So, no swarm bait, no nothing, just empty boxes. And a few frames. Cool. They're still coming. Not nearly like they had. I mean, they're almost all in now. All right. Well, it's the last couple thousand funnel their way in. I suppose I'm gonna end this here video because I really need to go finish mowing my yard. But at least Sunday when I get home, I'll be relocating them to a more permanent home, checking for a queen and see if they're laying eggs, and yeah, absolutely incredible. Well, folks, good luck. Hope you guys catch swarms.